All right, so here's progress so far. This was the Rhea egg that was orange. I washed it back, and yes, it's kind of a pale yellow, but the light blue is a very strong color, so I think I'll be okay. So I'm going to dye this in the light blue and then apply the wax to the light blue areas. Now, this, I had forgotten the amount of patience that was required to do etching on an emu egg. This is the current status. It is not the color I want. You don't really know with an emu egg what the colors are going to be underneath, but I'm pretty sure I can get a lighter shade of this blue than what I have. But what I have done, I've spent a couple hours going all around where it's been, where the particularly where the deep etch is, and waxing along the side of it, and some of it is on the, this part, but that'll be okay because it's just taking a long time to etch this. I will admit I'm a little bit of a chicken when it comes to etching because I've etched through these. So I only leave it in for a couple minutes. I take it out, I look at it, put it back in, I take it out, I look at it. So, and I've added more of the acid magic. So I was gonna like use completely new, but I'm not comfortable doing that because I don't want to etch it too much too quickly. So gonna really put on a big prayer for patience. I'm gonna keep working on this to see if I can get a little bit lighter, actually a lot lighter shade is what I was going for, but we'll see what happens. Etching this one, dyeing this one. We'll see what happens. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. We have a Rhea egg that is a beautiful shade of blue. I really like this. Actually, I did two 3-minute dips in the blue, and I just rolled it in there. I'm liking that. It doesn't seem to get it. It does get in the pits, but it doesn't seem to get that much. So I need to wax everything I want to stay blue, and then I'll dye it black, and then we'll take the wax off. So that one is looking really good. Now I put on my patient hat, and I have a color that I like. So it is lighter where I wanted it. I got some of the areas actually got like white, and what I was doing, I was rubbing it with my thumb to see if it was getting there. So that's actually an area that I like that color. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to wax everything that I want to be the color that it is. I'm very happy with it. I don't remember how long it was in the etching solution, but I just kept looking at it and telling myself, if you want that color, you have to keep it in there. So I'm happy with it. And these both have dried overnight. So this is following day that I'm showing you this. I need to wax it all. Dye this one black. See if I can get this one to be just a little bit lighter. If I can't, I have plan B that I'll use. Anyway, I'm very happy and excited with where this one is at. But even more so, I have some other exciting news to show you. So while I was waiting for these to dry, I did make some progress. You can actually see the top of the desk, and I have actually sat here and worked and done some made some cards, and then over here these are the cards that I'm working on. So you could see both tops of the desks, which you could not before. So that was progress. Really didn't do anything over here, maybe a little bit there. And then the floor is not as bad um, there's still stuff on the floor, but it's better. But what I realized was I really need to like take everything down and separate all. Here's all the Pysanky stuff. Here's all the painting stuff. Here's all the art journal stuff. And that's not going to happen for a little bit because I have other things happening right now. But I'll get to it. Look at that. Look at that cool sunflower. That was I got that from my friend Ruth Inman. Is that not cool? Anyway, so I'll be back after I have got these waxed and dyed, and it will be time for a reveal. I am so excited and feeling 99.9% confident that I will get this done in time for the member show. Thanks for watching. All right, I'm excited to show you this Rhea egg, dyed black, ready to take the wax off. It's going to be my next step. And the Rhea egg, I have gotten it. It's actually lighter than it shows up on the camera, but I have this where I'm happy with it. I'm going to take the wax off that first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my heat gun. I'm going to take off a little bit of wax on this so we can see what it looks like. And then I'm going to take a little bit of wax off of this so we can see what that looks like. And then I'll finish them up off camera and I'll come back and show you the finished ones when they're done. So let's get started. Now both of these are unplugged. That one I was using the silicone plug. That one had a wax plug. I just picked it off with my fingers. So here goes. I'm pretty excited. You might want to turn down your volume for the heat gun. Here we go. Rhea egg. Oh, power. We need power. There we go. You can probably see it's getting kind of shiny, and that means the wax is melting. One thing with the heat gun, the eggs get very, very hot as you work on them. So, oh yeah. You can kind of see the wax through a lot of it, but okay, that's good. Let's try do a little bit on this side. Oh, oh yes, yes, I do love it. I love it. Okay, let's finish up this part up here. Okay. All right. So we have that part. That part. Okay. All right. So we'll keep working on that one. I'm going to set it off to the side. And might not have been able to tell, but I was trying to use different clean parts of this every time I went to wipe it off because uh, if you use parts with wax on it, you're just going to smear it all over the egg. Okay, now I'm ready to do the emu egg. But before I do the emu egg, I'm going to put a towel underneath it, and also the paper towel, because this one has been etched, and wax will come off easier if you put a little oil on it. This is the cheap stuff. This probably came from Aldi, I think. So I'm going to take my ring off so I don't get it all gunky. I'm going to pour just a tiny bit in the palm of my hand. Oop, that was way more than a tiny bit. Put that there, and I'm going to put the lid back on it so I don't knock it over. Okay, so now I'm going to coat this with oil. I did get a little bit more than I intended, but that's okay. The oil will help the wax come out of the crevices, because there are a lot of crevices on this. All right. There's that. Wipe my hands off. All right. Now I'm going to hold the heat gun back a little bit further, because I don't know how thin the shell is. I really don't want to risk breaking it. This might take a little bit longer to get some of the wax off. It's a little trickier to see because the oil moves around and you think it's the wax melting, but it's really the oil moving around. But now I can indeed see the wax melting. So let's take a peek. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Okay. All right, so you can see the different shades of the emu egg on it. And you can see the different colors. Oh, okay. All right, so I am going to continue to work on these two off camera, and I'll come back and show you the final one when they are completed. I'm so excited. Thank you for watching and encouraging me. I am so excited, and I'm very pleased to present to you, first off, the Rhea egg. All the wax has been removed, and it has been varnished. I love the way it turned out. Very pleased with that one. And here is the emu egg. Now I did a little touch up on this, and I added some pearl. This is actually pearl alcohol ink, so I added that in a few places, and I also sharpened up some of the lines using a Posca marker. I love the look that it gave to this. I'm very, very happy with the way it turned out. I wasn't sure about using the alcohol ink, but I just said, you know, just go for it. You got to do it. And it turned out very nice. So I'm very excited about these, done in plenty of time for the Illinois Art League member show, which is in August and September of 2023. If you're in town, the opening reception is August 12th from 9 to noon, and the exhibit is at the Time Gallery in East Peoria, Illinois. It's part of the Fond du Lac Clock Tower building. So 2023, these two will be on display. I intend to put them in glass domes so that you would be able to see all around them. If that doesn't work, there is a large glass case that they could lay in, which is fine, but I hope I'll be able to get them in these domes so that you'd actually see them like this. But anyway, whatever works will be fine. Thank you so much for your encouragement while I did this. This was quite the ambitious project for me. I'm so glad I did it. I learned a lot. Learned that I probably shouldn't take on 2 dozen eggs at one time while trying to also get some eggs done for a show. But that was okay. It all worked out, and I'm very excited about that. So let me show you what I am going to be working on next. This is going to be something kind of egg related, but a few weeks ago I took a class called Wines and Lines. So we brought wine and we did these line paintings. And as I was doing it and filling in each one of these sections, I found myself doing Pysanky type designs in the sections. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool to do a painting inspired by Pysanky? So this is what I'm going to get what I've been working on. Let me set this down here and move these off to the side, safely off to the side. So this is the one I've been working on for just for fun. We'll see how it goes. I'm doing a little different, and I use some modeling paste here, here, and here. I haven't decided what color or if I'm gonna do something different behind it. I can't decide what there. And then these other ones, they'll have designs in them like this too, but inspired by Pysanky. Like I did this area here, which I do this a lot on Pysanky. So I have some other ideas on things I want to put in here. I don't know if I have lines on every section. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, but I'm having fun with it. I'm finding this to be a little relaxing, and I think I need to take a little bit of a Pysanky break. So I'll be back, later with another video to show you how this is coming along and whether or not I got it done or just said, hey, I'm going to go back and do eggs. We'll see what happens. But thank you so much for watching and following along as I worked on my very ambitious project. I'm kind of glad it's done. But it was a lot of fun, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you for watching.